Obama's sick secret out after it's discovered who's Trump's deporting first when he ends DACA. Earlier this week, President Trump ordered the end of DACA, an unconstitutional Obama-era program that protected 800,000 people who were in our country illegally from deportation. Obama and his minions have predictably erupted into moral outrage over the news, quickly slandering anyone who supports the termination of the DACA as a white supremacist and a racist. As liberals now push the disgusting narrative that President Trump is shipping infants and toddlers back to Mexico, an unfortunate list of the horrifying crimes Obama's dreamers committed has just surfaced, and liberals are frantic to keep this information from circulating as it's destroying their narrative. Predictably, Obama is jumping on the Trump-hating train after learning his precious illegals would soon be shipped back to Mexico, blasting Trump as heartless and cruel for ending the unconstitutional DACA program that he created. As Obama and his band of morons continued to push the ridiculous narrative that Trump is sending these toddlers and infants back to their homelands, an unfortunate list of crimes committed by Obama's dreamers has just surfaced, that's destroying the left's narrative and further proving that these invaders need to be deported from our country immediately, in order to prevent further horrifying crimes from occurring. Breitbart News has compiled a list of 50 of the 2,139 DACA recipients, deemed dreamers by the Open Borders Lobby, who have had their temporary protected status revoked due to crimes. The majority of crimes by DACA recipients include alien smuggling, assaultive offenses, domestic violence, drug offenses, DUI, larceny and thefts, criminal trespass and burglary, sexual offenses with minors, other sex offenses and weapons offenses, USCIS has stated. Here's just a few of the horrifying crimes committed by Obama's DACA recipients that's putting a huge hole in the left's narrative about these dreamers being wonderful citizens. Obama's dreamer kills 2 girls in hit and run while they were playing outside. One of the most horrifying incidents perpetrated by one of Obama's dreamers was back in 2014 when Cynthia Garcia Cisneros, an illegal alien protected by DACA, killed 2 little girls, Anna Dieter Eckert and Abigail Robinson ages 6 and 11 respectively, in a hit-and-run accident. Garcia Cisneros was convicted of counts of felony for the incident. Dreamer Cynthia Garcia Cisneros ran over stepsisters Anna, 6, and Abigail, 11, in 2013, who were playing in a pile of leaves in the road, killing them both. Garcia Cisneros then drove straight to an auto car wash in what the court ruled was an attempt to wash the evidence from her SUV, the Daily Wire reported. Obama's dreamer rapes 3-year-old, duct tapes her, puts her in trash bag, covers her with feces. This horrifying crime from January 2016 was absolutely horrific, as it involved a sex crime against a 3-year-old little girl who was found by authorities duct-taped and covered in feces inside of a closet. Breitbart News reported in January 2016. The illegal immigrant who was arrested this week in Arizona for a sex crime against a 3-year-old girl, was being shielded from repatriation by President Barack Obama's 2012 Deferred Action for Childhood Arrivals program, according to the Senate Judiciary Committee. The little girl was found Monday, while duct-taped, inside a trash bag, and covered in feces in a closet in an apartment occupied by Francisco Rios Covarrubias. He was charged with kidnapping, sexual conduct with a minor, felony child abuse, and sex trafficking. The child's mother was also arrested. Obama's dreamer murders Los Angeles high school football star Jamie Hill shot too. The Daily Wire reported, in 2008, 17-year-old Los Angeles high school football star Jamie Hill shot who was murdered in cold blood by gang member and dreamer Pedro Espinosa. Obama's dreamer murders American teen in a sanctuary city. Laura Wilkerson described the horror of what happened to her young son Josh, who was savagely murdered by an illegal alien protected by Obama's unconstitutional DACA program in